Good evening from Southeast Asia. We be doing aliens, dissecting aliens. No, not really, not their little alien bodies. We're dissecting the reports of them. Okay, all tapes, copyright 2024 by stockphotosworldwide.com. There, that's done. Okay. Shall we jump in? We're doing England tonight. Probably just strictly England. Probably not Great Britain. Probably just England tonight. Just a plethora of reports from England. Of course, they have to be translated, from British to English. We've covered that before in other recording, other videos on this channel. I'm going to go into it now. Okay, St. Mirren, Cornwall, England, 1910. Time is unknown because I ain't got no clocks. 1910. I guess, I don't know. England didn't. Still using the sundial. I don't know. Two witnesses saw. America had clocks in 1910, and I remember we tried to take them over there to England, introduce them, and say, hey, look at this, we have clocks, they're cool, and they work on cloudy days and they work in the nighttime. You want to try some? And the Brits said, nah, bullshit. Okay. Two witnesses saw a red object. Oh, this is really short. Two witnesses saw a red object resembling a ship among the clouds. Oh, God, I hate these. It says a ship among the clouds. What the hell does that mean? Okay, in 1910, people didn't really have aliens or flying saucers on the brain. So if they say a ship, I think that means a ship. Like a sailing ship or a steamship or something. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just very nondescript. A ship, okay, whatever. It's a big thing we can surmise, that's all, and it's among the clouds. I don't know. Could it be a dirigible in 1910? I don't know, maybe. St. Mirren, Cornwall, England. I hate these older ones, and I hate the really short ones because there's no fleshing out of details. Okay. The object contained a large number of little dwarf-like creatures that were what the hell? Come on. That were chattering, laughing, pointing down at the witnesses. So this thing is close. This ain't no up there, 5,000 feet. That's it. That's the end. And there's no comments. Nobody was brave enough to enter any comments into this report. Okay, so our mission here is to find aliens. We're not looking for Bigfoot. We're not looking for spirits. This kind of sounds like aliens if it's actually happened. The U.S. went through a phase. God, I'm not sure the years. It was around 1895 to 1905 or 1910, something like that. It was kind of an unspoken contest across the U.S. where one newspaper was trying to outdo all other newspapers with crazy tales of flying alien things. And unfortunately, during that period, we have no freaking clue what might have been real and what was just made up bullshit to try to win the contest. I don't know if England went through something like that or not. Two witnesses, there's no names. There's nothing you can do with this. Two witnesses saw dwarf-like, maybe alien things in a big ship, laughing and pointing down, probably peeing on them, I don't know, probably mooning them. Okay, and we're supposed to decide if there's any credibility to any given report. I just can't do anything here. This might have actually happened precisely as they're saying. It might have actually happened. But there's no film at 11, and we got no names. We got nothing. There's nothing we can do. We just got to use the mysterious key there. Okay, here we got Isle of Man, England. Big motorcycle. Oh, this one's really short also. 1911. 1911 was a good year for guns. Time is unknown. A witness saw a large crowd of little beings. Again? What the hell is this crap? A witness saw a large crowd. This is one of 9,400 reports I've got, by the way, so we ain't going to run out anytime soon. A witness saw a large crowd of little beings, all dressed in red and all resembling soldiers drilling by marching back and forth on a field. No other information. Well, this is even more bogus than the last one, because this one doesn't even have a flying saucer. Bullshit. Okay. God, what is this? We keep running into this one accidentally. I mean, this isn't England. It's Great Britain. Let's just do it and get it out of here because it's intriguing. The location is intriguing. It's not very long. Then we'll go back to England. Okay, this one is a location. Island of Muck. M-U-C-K. Island of Muck. What the hell? I mean, does in Scotland, does muck mean the same thing it does in America? It's kind of borderline sewage. Who wants to live on the island of borderline sewage? Island of Muck. What could go on there? What? Island of Muck, Highland Region, Scotland, 1912. Times morning. 2 young boys were looking for driftwood along the beach when 2 small men. Here we go. Small. They're always small. When 2 small men wearing green vests suddenly appeared and asked them what they were doing. That's kind of interesting in and of itself. I mean, you would know if you had a brain. If you're from Earth, you'd know. They spoke to the witnesses in both English and Gaelic. Really? Huh. The boys then saw a tiny boat alongside the cove. Alongside the cove. I think that means what, like on the beach, maybe? See these Brits, they're crazy. You gotta... Well, these aren't Brits. Sorry. The boys then saw a tiny boat alongside the cove, and on board they saw a tiny woman in red. There's the red again. And a tiny dog. How tiny? How tiny? Dang it, I hate that. She invited them on board. Come here, little boys. I want to show you something. It's very, very tiny. You want to see? Okay. She invited them on board, but they refused because they're shy. How old are the boys? Young boys. We don't know how old. She then gave them small pieces of bread, which they ate. I try to digest every single line, trying to look for lies and bullshit and impossibilities. I don't know. It's feasible, I guess. Sure, it's feasible. I mean, there's not even flying saucers yet. Just a tiny boat with little people. Before leaving how? Did they get in the boat? Before leaving, the little men told the boys, quote, others of our race will be coming. Okie dokie. The 2 boys were found sitting on the rock staring at the sea in a state of shock. Why? Why? Okay, if they're 4 foot tall, it wouldn't be all that shocking, would it? But if they're 8 inches tall, that would be shocking as hell. But we don't know because they didn't bother to tell us. So there's no flying saucer. There's just a little boat and some little people. And they sort of allude to the notion that they're from a place far, far away. But there's nothing we can do with it. We can't say, oh, wait, here's a comment. Somebody made a comment. Who are, quote, the others of our race, unquote, the modern Greys, Nordics, etc. Well, we don't even know that they're aliens, for God's sake. It's just little people. Maybe they're from Ohio. Maybe it's a club of little people. Bullshit. I can't give any credibility to this, because if I give credibility to this, I won't have any credibility. Okay. We're doing really freaking good. Thank you, Scotland. All right. Here we go. Bolton Abbey, Yorkshire, England. August 18th, 1912. Somebody's showing me a note that says, "Bye, bug off, bugger off." They say I should talk about the problem with the British language. Okay, we've got a video on here, on this channel. It's on stockphotosworldwide.com. Also, it's the explanation of why England doesn't speak English. What's the title of that thing? It's called "Why English is Not Spoken in England." Something like that. It's pretty close to that. Why English is not spoken in England. It's a whole history of how this weird British language came to be that no one can really understand. I'm one of the few who can translate it, but the written version, not so bad. That's okay, but verbally it's a freaking nightmare. Anyway, if you're interested in why the Brits can't speak English, go there. It's why England does not speak English. Pretty close to that, I think. Okay. Bolton Abbey, Yorkshire, England, August 18th, 1912, before midnight. Well, okay, I guess. Upon reaching, how long is this turkey? Oh, it's a short one again. What is this? English are not verbose at all, are they? Upon reaching the top of the stairs in the rectory, the Marquis of Huntington found a strange monk-like figure standing at the doorway of his room. Okay, doesn't sound like an alien so far. There was a hood over the head, and he was dressed in a long garment-like dressing gown. Yeah, sounds like a monk. Aliens? Where's the aliens? The hood and shoulders seemed to be gray, but lower down the color was black or brown. Oh my God, it is aliens. Oh hell, get the rifle, Mabel. The Marquis, only a boy then, ran to fetch the rector, but could not find him. He's off being probed somewhere. By the time he returned, the specter had vanished. What in the hell is this? That's just more crap. There's no flying saucers. It didn't do anything otherworldly. Didn't have big glowing eyes. Nobody got probed. Well, I know, maybe they did, but, it was not mentioned here. A lot of probing going on. Okay, bye. Go away. Jeez, what the hell? Italy. No, we don't want Italy. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Okay, I don't know what's with the English tonight. They're all really, really short. Warwickshire, England. Now, if I was British, I would say that properly, and it would sound like its Swahili roots. But, I'm not Scottish. And all we can say about the English is F 'em, F 'em, F 'em. No, wait. No, I'll cut that out. I'll cut that out in post. August 1931 times daytime. If it's daytime, then the sundial should be working, right? Well, that's just laziness, They could go look at the sundial. But a woman and her daughter reported encountering on several occasions in their garden. Okay. A woman and her daughter, two of them, reported encountering on several occasions in their garden and among the flowering shrubs. I remember this one. I read this 30 years ago. I don't remember what I thought of it. So, okay. On several occasions in the garden and among the flowering shrubs, several 18-inch tall female beings that moved gracefully among the bushes and hid as the witnesses attempted to approach. One wore a pink transparent gown, see-through, we hope, and others bluish ones. You know, see-through, we're pretty sure. Where's the flying saucer? Ain't no flying saucer. This sounds like some kind of fairy bullshit thing. Fairy bullshit. That's fairy bullshit. Shit. What the hell? England is disappointing me tonight. Really, really. Oh my God, this is terrible. Okay, and then here we go again. Another painfully short one. What is going on? What, the English can't write more than a paragraph? What the hell? Okay, Dollis Hill, London, England, February 1934, times evening. There we go, sundial again. On a cold, rainy evening, a married couple observed a metallic, cylindrical object on the ground with two men wearing peaked caps standing near it. Okay, at least there's an object. You know, it sounds suspiciously like a flying alien ship kind of a thing. The couple approached, but the object moved quickly away, and the two men with peaked caps had vanished. Okay. That sounds like at least they're sort of alluding to the possibility of some kind of alien thing. Holy shit. Okay, so God dang it. I mean, I'm going to take whatever scraps I can get here tonight. Our mission here is to decide whether these have any credibility at all. If they don't, we delete them like we've done the whole session so far. If they might possibly, potentially, maybe someday in an alternate universe have some kind of credibility, then we got to figure out how much. And the way we do that is we measure out a little teensy little bit of sand, a pinch like this, a pinch, and we drop it in our big old 8-gallon bucket. The picture of the bucket on alienanalprobe.com. Got a cat in it. Cat, he's busy. Whatever. And if that bucket is ever full of sand or kitty litter or whatever, then we got to say, okay, we believe in aliens. Okay, so we assign a commensurate amount of sand to each report that might possibly have credibility. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to give this one some sand. I'm going to, this is there ain't much to go on here. I can't give it a whole grain of sand. We got our credibility to think of. I'm going to give it the dust. Listen carefully. I'm giving it the dust off the ass of 1 grain of sand. That's how credible I think this jerky piece of shit thing is. We got any more? For? Yeah, hell. London, England, November 22nd, 1947, afternoon. God, we don't have a single one with a time, do we? If we did, I missed it. Okay. Oh, there's a teensy little bit of meat to this. Okay. God, during hypnosis, during what? I think they mean during a hypnosis experiment. Oh, that sounds fishy right off the top. The witness entered a trance-like state during which she seemed to travel at great speed to a place with a cloudy atmosphere. Oh, that's just credible as rat shit, isn't it? Yeah, this is true for sure. Documentable. She's fucking around with hypnosis in her bedroom with her boyfriend. Let's see, 1947, smoking a little something, chewed up some mushrooms, and then she went on a trip, Okay, this is bullshit, I'll tell you right now, it's bullshit. She then entered a doorway into an underworld place. Every time I get anesthesia in the hospital, I see shit like this. We don't make a report of it. She then entered a doorway into an underworld place where she saw machinery and heard the sounds of its operators. Yeah, been there, done that. Suddenly, 2 women seized and overpowered her. She's not even physically there, for Christ's sake. How can they overpower her? And then took her before a man. Here we go. What's he going to do? God, I hope he does something, because this is bullshit otherwise. The beings were tall. The man was nearly bald. Part of her fantasy. The women wore silvery helmets and black shirts. This is just so bullshitty, it's hard to even continue. She blacked out. She blacked out. What do you mean she blacked out? She's already blacked out. She's in a goddamn trance, for Christ's sake. But she blacked out again, I guess. Then awoke to find her shoulder exposed as the beings searched for a mark. Yeah, that's 666. That's what they're looking for. They failed to find it. Well, that's just crazy goddamn shit here. They failed to find it, and then the man took out some sort of gun. Or could it have been a vibrating machine? No, never mind. He took out some sort of a gun and burned the figures H6AQ onto her leg. She doesn't have a leg. She's not even there. She's dreaming shit. These were still visible when she came out of the trance. Show me the video. Can't, can you? The man gave a cackling laugh when he caused her this pain and then threatened her. Oh, he's an asshole. The beings did not speak English. Maybe they spoke British. No, because she's British. She would have understood him. Maybe they're speaking English, but she can't speak English because she's only speaking British. Shit. Okay, they threatened her. The beings did not speak English, but somehow she understood them. Oh, God. What's EEP, period? No idea. When she awakened, she went outside and noticed strange non-human footprints on the snow, as if made by someone walking on high heels. Now we're getting there. She tried to follow them, but it was fruitless. So she returned home in the astral state. The visitor was apparently a human-alien hybrid. Oh, how the hell do you come to that conclusion? And never mind, I just solved it. I solved the whole frickin' stinking damn thing. Look down here, addendum, source. Look near the bottom of that. What's that name there? Anton Antfilov. This is a... Oh, God, Ukrainian nutball piece of shit. My opinion. I hate he supplies hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the craziest, most obviously manufactured reports of aliens, and I think he either sold them or he was trying to sell them to American ufologists or Western ufologists. And you can pretty much always spot his crap because it just gets stupider and stupider and stupider the longer you read it. He actually has a following. There's a big following of people who think he's the expert on UFOs and aliens, and he's speaking the God's own truth every time he opens his mouth. Last I heard, he had moved to Canada or Alaska, and everybody's hoping the bears ate him. As far as I'm concerned, he's just a disgrace to any ufology. Okay, so anything he's involved with, it gets zero. It gets zero from us automatically because it's just horseshit. It's just crazy horseshit. He has done more damage to the whole ufology movement than... Oh, shit. Okay. All right. And that's it. We're done on that sour note. That sucker. God, I hate his guts and his liver. I'm sworn to kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Just to get him off the earth. If the bears didn't eat him, I want to be the one who offs him. And my weapon of choice is going to be a ping pong paddle, and I choose that because it will take weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to kill somebody with a ping pong paddle, if it's even possible. But it'll be fun to try. All right? Thank you very much. Now I'm cranky. Thank you very much. Good evening and good night.